What better reason than to look back in history? 3 years ago this week, it actually marked the beginning of the end of the GameStop bubble. Yeah. It was a euphoria cultivated on internet message boards. It lifted a dormant microcap stock and really turned it into the talk of the town. We all know that story. Chewy co-founder Ryan Cohen joining the board, eventually taking control of the company. You had names like Chamath Palihapitiya, the venture capitalist, bragging about buying calls in the company. Elon Musk reposting GameStop memes from Reddit's Wall Street Bets forum. High-profile endorsements, along, of course, with that roaring kitty making the fundamental case from his basement. It was rocket fuel for the stock. A 12,000% surge over 10 months from 70 cents a share to 87 bucks by the start of 2021. And at one point, you had a money-losing legacy retail business nursing an almost 50% multi-year drop in revenue that all of a sudden found itself with a market valuation larger than a tenth of the stocks in the S&P 500. The peak market cap, $24 billion at the close on January 27, 2021. But by mid-March of that year, the bubble did begin to deflate. 3 years ago, yesterday, GameStop reported a drop in profitability and a 12th consecutive quarter of slowing sales and decided not to take questions on the conference call. The shares, they plunged 34%. And then a day later, well, they rallied 53%. It was indicative of the extreme volatility commonplace for the stock. Realized volatility averaging about 400% at the time, more than every other stock in the Russell 2000, and that includes other meme favorites like AMC, like Express, and Cassava. It was dumb money's moment in the sun, a story made for Hollywood. Now, we don't talk as much about GameStop anymore, or AMC, or the Nine, or Zomedica. But has the meme stock rally really faded, or did it simply rotate? Take Sweetgreen. It's doubled its price in the past month. Weight loss pill developer Viking Therapeutics has quadrupled since late January. And Supermicro, a once obscure computer server maker, 1,200% higher in little over a year. And today brought us a new meme stock with DJT climbing 59% in its first session. And last week, Reddit, the launch pad for the retail investor frenzy, itself went public and is now trading at double its IPO price. Now, it's hard to say if this is the genesis of a new frenzy, but for what it's worth, the Selective Roundhill Meme Stock Index, which includes favorites like MicroStrategy, Kava, SoundHound, and Celsius, has returned 28% over the past 2 months alone. That's more than quintuple the gains of the NASDAQ 100.